Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. My name's Tanya, and I wasn't really planning on doing a video on anything today. I don't really have anything special planned, but when I started making my baked potatoes, I thought, you know what, there may be somebody that just needs to know about cooking baked potatoes in a crock pot out on the front porch. So here we go again. All right, so what we have here is just two organic russet potatoes. We buy them in the, I think it's a 5-pound bag. My husband usually picks them up when he goes out of town because really all that carries them here is just a few stores, and they're a little costly here in town. I'm not sure what the deal is with potatoes, but just like most things, the price has gone up lately. So what we're going to do first of all is, before I get my hands oily with the olive oil, I'm going to put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and a little bit of crushed rosemary. This is just organic crushed rosemary, maybe a lot of crushed rosemary. I really like the flavor of rosemary. Going to put that in a bowl, set it aside. If I wait till I get my hands all oily, then I'll get my containers oily too. So the first thing we want to do is take and put just a little bit of olive oil in our slow cooker. Kind of swish it around a bit in there just to coat the inside. It's not important that it gets on every little speck of the inside of it, but take that excess oil from your hands and liberally coat the outside of the potato. We're going to put that in our salt mixture. We'll coat our other. Now, if you have a lot of potatoes to make, it's just my husband and myself eating dinner here tonight. So if you have several people eating and everybody wants a baked potato, then of course use obviously a bigger slow cooker. I have two other slow cookers. This is my smallest one, and these will fit fine in there. I already tried to make sure they'll fit in there. And then I have kind of a medium-sized one, but I have a larger one that's more of an oval shaped, and that would probably hold several baked potatoes. And of course, I even have that big roaster pan that I could probably easily fit 40 in there, I think. I think we tried it at one time. All right, so get the olive oil rubbed all over the potatoes. Then we're going to take and just roll these in the salt and rosemary. Get it stuck to it as best you can. Add more oil to it if you need to. That looks pretty good right there. I'd say that's got a lot on it. Now I'll have to wash my hands, of course, before I do anything else. Okay, place your lid on your crock pot. We're going to cook these for about 4 to 6 hours, and I'll check them at about the 4-hour mark, and that should be pretty close to dinner time by the time these get finished. So let's take these out on the porch and plug them in. All right, there's my handy dandy plug-in right there. Set our slow cooker down and plug this in. We're going to turn it on high, and we'll check these in a few hours and see when they're done. Okay, we're headed outside. The dogs think somebody's coming in. Okay, so I'm unplugging my crock pot. I just came out here just a moment ago and checked this to see how it was doing and make sure they were tender. So I want you to see this. All you gotta do is just stick a knife in, and if it comes right back out, it's done. So I've already turned it off. We're gonna take this back in now and make some baked potatoes. Okay, back in the kitchen. And I took my insert out of my slow cooker, and there's not hardly any moisture. There's a little bit of moisture in the bottom of it, but not a whole lot at all. Cut that potato down the center. Push it like that. And I know this says sour cream, but this is leftover melted butter from day camp from last week. And I just took all the butter that, it was melted already. We were gonna use it for something and we didn't use all of it. So put it in a container and came back home with me. So I'll leave the salt and pepper up to put on its own, and I'll put my own salt and pepper on there. But we'll put salt, or I'm sorry, butter, and some cheese that I shredded earlier, and then a dollop of sour cream. And I took a chicken breast a while ago and I sliced it like a pancake, so super thin slices, and breaded it and fried it up. And he walked in from work while ago and said, "It's so smoky in here." So I didn't even notice it. But I have the vent hood on, but if I turn on high, it's so loud, I can't stand it. So anyway, we're gonna have baked potato and some chicken sandwiches, and I'll video a picture of the plate once we get it all done. So stay tuned. Okay, here's our final product. Our chicken sandwich, but that's not the star of the show. The baked potato is. So we cooked that in the slow cooker out on the porch where it's not gonna have a nasty fight with our air conditioner. And it took about 4 hours for it to be perfect tenderness. So, hope that was helpful. Y'all cook some baked potatoes this week. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciate you spending time with us.